Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Novarun and I hope you are all doing amazing. Today we are going to talk about something that almost every student and developer is searching for on Google and YouTube. Should I learn .NET in 2026? Or maybe you have heard people saying like .NET is dead, nobody uses .NET anymore. Only Modern has jobs, only Python has jobs, only AIML has jobs. Let me tell you something. If .NET was really dead, then why are thousands of companies still hiring .NET developers every single month? Why are if you are from India, you know that that many banks, hospitals, insurance companies, airlines, government organizations, and multinational companies are still building their software using .NET PHP. Actually, the truth is, people often judge technology based on social media trends, but companies don't believe. The companies never ever run their billion dollar businesses based on the trends. They choose technologies that are secure, reliable, scalable, and can be maintained for years. And that is exactly where .NET shines. In fact, the Microsoft investing more than ever in .NET, Azure, and artificial intelligence. So, if you are planning to become a .NET developer in 2026, you are definitely not making a bad decision. But remember one thing: you are entering one of the strongest enterprise ecosystems in the software industry. Now the question is, what should you learn, and in what order? That's exactly what I will show all of you in this today's video. And whether you are a complete beginner, a college student, a fresher looking for your first job, or already working as a .NET developer, this roadmap is for you. So relax and let's begin. So the phase one is the programming fundamentals. Okay, don't jump into coding immediately. This is probably the biggest mistake beginners make. The moment they install Visual Studio or JetBrains Rider, they immediately start watching like crude operation tutorials or like web API, but they don't understand what is happening behind those scenes. Before writing your first line of C# code, understand that how this web actually works. Ask yourself, you have to ask yourself questions like this: that how does Google open when I type google.com? What happens after I press enter? What is server, what is client, what is HTTP, HTTPS, API, JSON, DNS, cross? How does data travel from my browser to the server and then back again? Believe me, once you understand these concepts, learning ASP.NET becomes 10 times easier. So don't skip the fundamentals. They are boring, I know they are boring, but they are incredibly important. Like this: how internet works, client versus server. You can see this over here. Okay, this is the programming fundamentals. Now comes the heart of .NET, that is C#. If someone asks me what is the most important skill for a .NET developer, my answer will always be the same, that is strong use C# knowledge. Don't rush through it. Spend some time understanding like every concept, like learn variables, data types, operator conditions, loops, okay, methods like arrays, strings, collection. Then slowly move to the ops concept, object oriented programming. Okay, understand what classes and objects they really are. Learn like encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, interfaces. After that, move to the generic part. Okay, that is the delegates, events, link queue, exception handling, async await, try catch, like task dependency injection, reflection, and finally solid principles. Okay, do not just memorize those definitions, write code, break this, fix this. Okay, that is how real learning happens. Okay, the phase 3, this is the phase 3. Okay, so many people ask, uh, a small advice before going to the phase 3. Many people will ask, like asking me that should I use ChatGPT or Gemini while learning? Absolutely yes. Use AI, okay, but don't let AI think instead of you. Let it become your teacher. Ask questions, like ask it to debug your code, ask it to explain difficult topics, ask it why your code is not working, ask it to review your project, but don't copy and paste everything without understanding. Okay, remember, AI can write code, but only you can become a developer. Okay, so the phase 3 is the SQL Server. No backend developer can survive without these databases, because the applications don't just display data, they store it, retrieve it, update it, delete it. That's where SQL comes in. Start with creating databases, then learn tables, primary keys, foreign keys, constraints. Okay, CRUD operations, select, insert, update, delete. After that, learn joins, group by, aggregate functions. Okay, views, store procedures, and many more, many more. And finally, you have to learn the query optimization. Trust me, good SQL skills will make you stand out in interviews. Okay, this is all about the phase 3. Okay, now the phase 4. Imagine working in a company with like 40-50 developers. Everyone is writing code at the same time. How do they manage everything? The answer is Git. You have to learn how to create those repositories. Okay, then you have to commit your code, create branches, merge branches, resolve merge conflicts. Okay, how to push your code to the GitHub and understand all of those pull requests. Okay, every software company, each and every single software company uses this Git. Okay, so treat it like a mandatory skill. Okay, the next phase is the phase number 5 is like build your websites with ASP.NET Core MVC. Okay, this is Core MVC. Okay, you have to understand from this ASP.NET Core MVC, understand that how models, views, and controllers work together. You have to learn the routing part, dependency injection, middleware configuration, logging, authentication, authorization, identities. Okay, and I think the most probably you have to build projects, not just one project, build multiple applications. And you have to like you should learn something new. Every project teaches you something new. That is the phrase number 5. So today almost the every front end talks to the backend while using the APIs. Whether you are using a React, Angular, Flutter, Android, or iPhone. Okay, everything communicates through this through the API. Okay, so become really comfortable with ASP.NET Core Web API. You have to learn first these REST APIs. Okay, what is HTTP methods, HTTP verbs, status codes. You have to learn the software that is Postman. Okay, DTOs, validations, and JWT, authentication, authorization, repository patterns, vice versa. Okay, and also you have to learn the global exception handling. Okay, sorting, rate limiting. And once you master these APIs, you will be able to build the backend applications for almost anything. Okay, this is all about the phase 6. Then the phase 7 is the entity framework code. Instead of writing SQL, okay, every single time, entity framework code makes database operations much easier. Like, you have to learn code first, database first, migrations, like relationships, the link queries, lazy loading, okay, and all of the loading strategies, performance optimization. Don't blindly trust EF code, okay. Understand what SQL queries they are actually, and it is actually they are actually generating behind the scenes. You have to learn this first. That knowledge makes a huge difference. Okay, this is all about the phase 7, and the phase 8 is the front end part. Now people often ask that, should I learn React or Angular? Honestly, you can go with Angular or React according to yourself. If you like flexibility, choose React, or if you are targeting enterprise companies, Angular is also fantastic choice. But before learning this React or Angular, make sure your HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and the TypeScript fundamentals are strong. Okay, this is all about the phase 8, that is the front end part. Okay. This is the front end part, and this is the phase 9. When you start working in companies, nobody writes everything inside one controller. You will hear terms like clean architecture, onion architecture, okay, also CQRS, repository pattern, okay. One is like mediate R, dependency injection, solid principles. At first, these concepts may seem difficult, but they are what separate beginners from professional developers. Take your time. Just take your time and understand them properly. Then the phase 10 is the testing. Many developers ignore this testing until they join a company. I also ignore this, but somehow I have to learn this testing while working in a company. Then suddenly, they actually forgot to carry these skills. Then until they join a company, then suddenly they realize testing is everywhere. So learn unit testing first, okay, integration testing, X unit mocking, okay. Writing tests today saves hours of debugging tomorrow. This is all about the testing. The phase number 11 is the Docker. Have you ever heard someone say like, it works on my machine? Docker solves that problem. Learn how to containerize your applications. Understand images like containers, Docker compose, volumes, networking, and many more. It's become a standard skill in modern development. This is all about the Docker. Then phase 12 is like, you have to learn the Azure Cloud. Okay, since you are learning Microsoft's ecosystem, learning Azure is a huge advantage. Start with Azure App Service, Azure SQL Database, Azure Storage, Azure Functions, Key Vault, DevOps, and many more. And slowly you have to explore this Azure AI services. Okay, this is the Azure Cloud. Then the phase 13 is CI/CD. Nobody manually uploads code anymore. Companies automate those deployments. Learn GitHub action first, then Azure DevOps pipelines, continuous integration, continuous deployment. Okay, these skills are highly valuable in enterprise environments. This is the CI/CD. Then the microservices. If you are already working as a .NET developer, this is your next milestone, microservices. Okay, you have to first learn the microservices: Redis, RabbitMQ, Kafka, API gateway, okay, gRPC, distributed systems, caching. Okay, these concepts are actually the commonly used in large scale enterprise applications. This is all about the microservices. Then the AI integration. Okay, now let's talk about the biggest change in software development, that is the artificial intelligence. Some people think AI will replace developers. I don't agree. AI won't replace developers. Developers, actually those developers who know how to use AI effectively will replace those who don't use them. Today, AI can help you write code faster, debug issues, okay, generate unit test, explain legacy code, write documentation, optimize your SQL queries, and many more. Okay, how to use the Git, GitHub. But that's only the beginning. As a .NET developer, you should also learn how to build the AI powered applications. Okay, explore the OpenAI. This. OpenAI.NET SDK Semantic Kernel. Okay, then the Microsoft.extensions.ai, Microsoft Agent Framework, Azure AI. Okay, then the RAG, vector databases, prompt engineering, AI chatbots, AI agents. These technologies are openly, they are actually, they will open your entirely new opportunities as a developer. Okay, this is all about the phase 15, that is the AI integration. This next is the project, phase number 16. Okay, so this is where many students fail. They keep watching tutorials but never build anything on their own. Projects are your real resume. You can create a hospital management system, an e-commerce website, an employee management system, a banking API, e-commerce API, a CRM, food delivery app, and many more. Then as experienced, use this clean architecture skill, microservices. Okay, you can implement AI chatbot, AI email generator, AI resume parser. Okay, and as a beginner or the fresher, just implement this, like role based authorization, add authentication, okay, pagination, reports, charts, file uploads, export to Excel, PDF generation. Every project should solve a real problem. Okay, this is all about the projects. And the last phase is the interview preparation. Just practice this C Sharp, ASP.NET Core, SQL, EF Code, Web API. And for freshers, you can just master your C Sharp, SQL, learn the ASP.NET Core MVC, Web API, EF Core, Git and GitHub. Choose any React or Angular, build your projects, use the your tools like ChatGPT, Copilot, Blackbox, or like Gemini. Okay, or as experienced, implement this. Also learn the system design. I will make a video on system design, how to use this. Okay, how can you system design this? I will upload a video. Okay, and this is skills companies want in 2026, that is C Sharp, .NET 8, .NET SDK 10, ASP.NET Core, Web API, SQL Server, EF Core, Azure Docker, Git, React or Angular, AI integration, Copilot, Semantic Kernel, Microsoft Agent Framework, Azure AI. Master this. Okay, these skills are very important if you are going to build yourself as a .NET developer. Okay, my final advice is, let me leave you with one final thought, like don't compare yourself with others. Some people will learn faster, some people will get jobs before you. That's okay, that's completely okay, but you have to focus on becoming a little better every single day. Consistency is always beats intensity. Just master your fundamentals, build projects, keep learning, use UI wisely. Okay, use this ChatGPT, Copilot, Blackbox, and Gemini. I truly believe that if you follow this roadmap sincerely, you will become a strong .NET developer. Okay, and you will explore. You will as a .NET developer, you are ready for the opportunities of 2026 and beyond. Okay. Now, I know some people will still say, but bro, I heard .NET has no jobs left in 2026. Instead of arguing, let's look at the data. Okay, this is LinkedIn. I search that is the entry level .NET developer posted in the past month. Okay, you can see this. You can see this. I'm opening this LinkedIn jobs right now, and let's I search this. Okay, and you can see this. This is associate, not this. This is application developer .NET SQL and Angular .NET developer Infosys. Okay, if I choose this entry level and show results, okay, you can see this the Philips is hiring a software technologist on or two. Okay, you can see this. They are mentioning this C#. Okay, also they are preferring these skills like C#, .NET, technical documentation, software development life, and many more. Okay, look at this, and this is a post. I found it. Okay, this is the .NET full stack. I'm zooming in. That is a .NET full stack Angular plus AI .NET full stack React plus AI .NET full stack Angular plus AI, and experience is 36 to 60 months, and the location is BLR Pune HOID, that is Hyderabad Chennai. Okay, this is hiring the Infosys company. Okay, there are thousands of job opening from startups, product based companies, service based companies. Like you can search it on like Indeed, Naukri.com, Apna.com. Okay, product based companies, service based companies, and multinational companies. You will find opportunities for freshers, 1 to 2 years of experience, 3 to 5 years of experience, senior developers, tech leads, solution architects. Okay, now I'm not showing this to prove that getting a job is very easy. Getting hired still requires skills, projects, interview preparations. Okay, and consistency. And what I am showing is something much simpler, that the market demand is still there. Okay, companies are, you can see this over here, that is the companies, these companies are actively hiring the .NET developers because they continue to build and maintain enterprise applications using Microsoft ecosystem. In fact, many organizations are modernizing their existing .NET project applications to the latest versions of .NET instead of replacing them totally. Okay, that means there is demand not only for maintaining existing systems but also for building brand new cloud native applications. Okay, so whenever someone says there are no .NET jobs, don't believe opinions. Check the job market yourself. Open LinkedIn, Indeed, Naukri, search for .NET developer. Okay, search for ASP.NET Code developer, web API, full stack developer. Spend few minutes looking at the listings. Okay, their data will speak for itself. Remember one thing: technology, trends come and go, but companies hire developers who can solve real business problems. If you have strong C# fundamentals, ASP.NET code knowledge, SQL skills, good projects, and now AI skills, okay, you will be in a much better position than someone who only follows trends without building real expertise. Okay, so the video is if this video helped you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and share this roadmap with your friends who are also starting their .NET journey. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care, keep coding, and I will see you in the next video.